Before you relate, validate. We all have those times where someone's telling a story and then maybe you want to relate with your own story. And we've all probably heard the advice that you're not supposed to do that or that's selfish. Well, the thing is, there's a way to relate with your own story without coming off as selfish. There's also a wrong way to do it. The wrong way to do it is if somebody's telling you about themselves, especially if it's something sad or serious, and you go, oh yeah, this happened to me, and this, and this, and that, and then, oh my God, and you wouldn't believe. That's not good. The reason why that's not good in the example I gave, though, is because you didn't acknowledge what they said really at all. See, someone who's in the habit of doing that thinks they acknowledge what they said. But no, saying something similar is not acknowledgement. You're actually just talking about yourself without giving the person any validation, without showing that you heard them, that you understand them. And yes, you may be trying to communicate that you understand them and that you feel where they're coming from, but it's not about intention, it's how you're perceived. If you don't say anything about what the person said to you and you just launch in immediately with your own story, you'll be perceived as being self-centered and not caring about what that other person had to say, and even worst case scenario, not having any empathy for that person. And then that person's probably going to feel uncomfortable confiding in you again. Now, here is the right way to relate. Like I said, before you relate, validate. So the first thing you do, let's say somebody tells you, oh man, oh my God, my boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend. You validate how they're feeling. Like, oh my God, that is so disrespectful. That is so disgusting. I am so sorry that you were treated like that. You did not deserve that. And then you can say, you know what? I've had something like that happen to me. I remember years ago, my girlfriend cheated on me with my cousin. So, see, you still told your story to show that you can relate and commiserate, but you did it in a way that was validating and not self centered. Because before taking the spotlight for a moment yourself, you gave the person the spotlight when it was appropriate and when they needed it. And when you do it like that, then the other person is way more likely to receive you sharing your own story in the way that you intended. They're more likely to receive it as you showing empathy and showing you can relate and showing your own vulnerability rather than just you taking over the conversation and wanting things to be about you. And that's just a little tweak, but it's often the little things that make the biggest difference.